I have had multiple requests that I show people how I get my court documents that I go through. So I thought, well, with this one, Mr. Madawi, let's go ahead and share that information. All of this is public information. This website up here is doing amazing work getting all of these documents available for us. We also have a separate piece that they're now doing of allowing those oral arguments also to be attached. So what's interesting here, of course, is that we could listen to the arguments made in court here because of how they have set things up. So let's take a look right at the top. We've got Madawi v. Trump. This is the case number right here. And if you put that in, it'll pull up this entire docket. Now we have some information up front where it says when was the last update, which was August 8th. We've got the judge it was assigned to. We have the citation specifically when it was originally filed on the 14th. Last known filing was on the 17th. And then the cause and the nature of the suit right here, habeas corpus. And then the jury demand is none. So that gives us a good overview. Now, when I'm looking through this, I know just right off the top of my head that this case has been appealed. Now, which piece? Was it a temporary restraining order, a preliminary injunction, or something else? I'm not sure yet, but I do know it's been appealed. But I start here by clicking on the descending and ascending button, because right off the bat, when you go through it, you can see April 4th is when the petition was filed. So I can come back here and take a look at what the petition for habeas corpus said. But right now I'm trying to do an update on the case. So I come over here and it looks like July 17th, we have an order on modification of terms of release. So he has been released here. There is some clarification on that release by the court. So that tells me July 17th, and that means most of what's happening in this case is probably over in the appellate court. We have a scheduling order here, so I can see when everything is due, and I'm continuing to scroll down because I'm trying to find where the Court of Appeals became involved. So we need the case number and some idea really of what that appeal was for. So right here, we're seeing an order of the United States Court of Appeals here, circuit number 251113. All right, so that means we have moved over into the appellate court. Now, the rest of this says government's motion for a stay of the district court's release order and extended TRO is denied. Government's request for a writ of mandamus is also denied. So they're trying to get everything to pause while they go up to the Court of Appeals. But the judge is like, no, we're not going to do that. So type in this number here and the name of the case. If you just put the number in for our appellate cases, it's still going to be kind of messed up. So put in at least one of the parties' names. So here we are. We have a second court listener website that we're going to, specific for the Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. So we scroll down here and it says we've got a case number right here out of the Second Circuit when it was filed, which was May. Last known filing was July 23rd. Fee was waived. Case type information, it's a civil case. So let's take a look here. The last thing that was filed was curing a defective document for an appendix. So that's interesting. Let's switch here to ascending, meaning the very first thing that was filed was a notice of a civil appeal from the lower court, and this was done by the defendants. And then we have a district court order here, another order here, a civil appeal here, notice of appearance of counsel, that's normal, motion to stay pending appeal, which, again, that was already denied. Consolidating appeals, going forward here. Notice of appearance of substitute counsel. Now this is what I think is very interesting. This is interesting here, everyone, on May 2nd. So this is all going like all the other cases where we've got some kind of decision from the court and it's going up on an interlocutory appeal, which is supposed to be very rare, but is now what we do every day. But let's take a look here. Look at this. We have a defective document. This means that something wasn't done correctly. So the paperwork, the filing was incorrect. So we have a defective document on a notice of appearance here regarding the defendant. So this next, we've got a notice of appearance. Here's another defective document on a motion to stay the pending appeal by the defendants. Next, defective document, motion to consolidate the appeals, also done incorrectly. We have a cure now, so they're trying to fix the notice of appearance. Here we have another defective document. Notice of appearance is no good, so they got to go back and do it. Trying to consolidate the appeals, trying to cure the defective documents over and over and over again. So this isn't typical. We typically don't have multiple defective documents already submitted into the docket and then having to come back and clean it all up with these cures. So that's unusual. We don't see that a lot. Ooh, there's another one over here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. They're just not filing things correctly. Like, you got to follow the rules, everybody. You just have to follow the rules. Even if they're administrative pain in the keister rules, you still got to follow them. Here's another one. Defective document here. Oh, they're curing it here. And we keep going and going. We've got another defective document, and then they're trying to cure it again. Another defective document. Another one here, another one here. For each of the forms that they filed, they were all incorrect. Then they're trying to cure that, and then we keep going down, and looking through the docket a little bit more here. They're trying to cure the mistakes they made in the document. These are all defendants, defective documents. Oh, here's another one, another defective one. There's a cure, defective. Here's a couple of letters, motion order, denying motion to consolidate. So the court's like, no, we're not going to consolidate. Remember, this is the appellate court here, everyone. Now we've got an opinion, certified order, another order, notice of appearance, and we have another cure of a defective document. We'll keep going down, keep going here just to see where we're finally at. Two more defective documents. We've got some briefs that have gone in, a joint appendix that's gone in. Here's another defective, another 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 defective documents. Yikes. And then we have a corrected brief, the appendix here again. Special appendix, another brief. And my mic went out, so forgive me, I'm doing a voiceover here, and I have no idea where I'm pointing to stuff. Bear with me, everybody. It looks like I'm continuing to go through the sheer quantity of defective documents that have been filed in this case, along with the cures, just to remind everybody that this is not typical. July 23rd was the last filing, and then back up to the top. Again, I'm trying to figure out what I'm saying here. Like, okay, scroll through. You can see everything that's on the docket. It's all available for free, and you can check out the oral arguments at the top as well.